Hi Peter, this is my re-recording of final re-recording. Oh shoot. Of the OEN Happy Hour Starve Ups event. So I went there alone. It was at the WeWork place, and there was like beer and wine and places to sit and people talking really loud and in a very small space. So it was kind of overwhelming, but I kind of found a spot and talked to people on each side of me, and that's actually how I met Jürgen, who I've done a recording about as well. He was to my right, and I started talking to him before the speakers started speaking. I really liked the setup of the event. I think it should have been done in a larger room, but I liked that they had some time for networking, but they also had time for presenters. So the presenters were all fitness-based. So there was one startup called Handful, which is a women's fitness clothing company that supports supports breast cancer survivors and like provides them with free padding for life, which is according to them, a much better option than having reconstructive surgery, and a much less expensive option. And their bras also provide support and like structure that is desirable in a sports bra that usually sorry if this is too much information, but usually they're like value proposition is usually sports bras give you uniboobs and theirs don't. And they're super comfortable and you can wear them all day. They provide a lot of structure. You know, the value propositions of sports bras. The other one, there was also Fire Brew, and I connected with the person who runs that, and I'm going to talk to her about getting her products in stores, like the process of getting her products in stores, because she's in New Seasons. So Fire Brew is a health tonic with a apple cider vinegar base. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of the value proposition. Is it tastes really bad, but it's really good for you, because it's a health tonic. And people had some questions for her about like the legal regulations involved with selling something that's marketed as like this nutritional supplement. And that was interesting to hear. And then the other one was called Upstar. It's called Upstar Ice Cream. And they're a startup that a couple of fresh MBAs, who are also fitness geeks doing high protein, low calorie ice cream company. So their value proposition is that they have better tasting, less solidly freezing ice cream than their major high-protein, low-calorie competitors, namely Halo Top, which you've probably seen in stores because it's all over Portland now. I have a friend who does weightlifting who eats like a pint of Halo Top a day because she's like, it's good for you, it's high protein. But it's still ice cream with a bunch of sugar in it and a lot of milk fat, and so no judgment there. But they had a good business model and they have some really interesting plans for the future. They're planning to go into the dairy-free market in year 4. They're planning to do rebranding in year 3. They've got a partnership with a local dairy, so it's local and they've got that appeal. I think the main thing that I learned was just like it's okay to start small. From that event, I learned that you've got to start somewhere, and it's okay to have big goals, but you've got to understand the steps that it takes to get there from starting from nothing. So that was a meaningful experience for me to see that like other people are hustling, and it takes a lot of time and effort to grow something from a seed. Yeah. Okay. That's it for that. Thanks for listening.